Time now for the Indians minor league player of the week. It's Columbus outfielder Chad Huffman, who hit a scintillating .615 this past week. A couple of homers, 10 RBI in 7 games. Huffman is also on a 12-game hitting streak through Sunday. Been very hot lately. Overall for the season, .251 average, 13 homers, 57 runs batted in.
Well, yeah, Chad Huffman, a very professional pro at the AAA level. He's been around for a while, that veteran presence in the clubhouse. Unfortunately, another outfielder. There's too many up at the big league level. You see these weeks, though, that he shows he can play at the next level. There's just no room.
Yeah, he's been very hot, so congrats to him on what he's been doing here in the month of August. Welcome back to the show. Our next player is our focus on the future, and this player can't even buy a beer yet. He's not old enough, but he's moving right up the system, and that's pitcher Clayton Cook. Here's Kinston's Chris Haymeyer with more.
Clayton, this is your first year in the Carolina League. What have you learned, and how different of a pitcher are you from, let's say, back in spring training in February?
Oh, definitely big bit different. You know, I've been able to utilize my off-speed stuff a little bit better. Command of my changeup and curveball have come a long way since the start of the season. I think my curveball overall has just become better as far as sharper, more depth to it. The one thing, you know, like I said, is just the fastball. It's getting, you know, I've got more velocity this year than I have in the past, but just got to be more consistent with it in the zone, and you know, it'll come, and just got to keep working, and you know, like I said, make some adjustments, and it'll be there.
You have had to face some talented hitters in this Carolina League. What have you noticed the most about the other teams, the other hitters that you face?
They're patience. They're a lot more patient this year than you know, last year in low A. And guys are just, you know, a year or two older than normal, you know, or than last year, and you know, that means that's a, you know, year or two of, you know, strength building. So I mean, these guys are stronger, you know, they're more developed and stuff, and so, you know, at any point in time, I mean, in the lineup here, you got, you know, 4 or 5 guys that could take you deep at any time, and it's an adjustment that you got to, you know, make sure you're always keeping the ball down and you're making good pitches.
You have been a starter for this team all season. You lead the team in starts right now. We have had such a strong bullpen over the past couple months when Kinston has had all this success, the best record in the Carolina League over that stretch. It's got to feel good knowing when you go out there and bust your hump 6, 7 strong innings that you get out of the game with the win. You're usually going to see that one at the end.
Oh, 100%. You know, our bullpen's been fantastic all year. They've come in, throwing strikes, getting out of jams. They're not cashing in runs up for our starters. You know, they're just doing a terrific job. And, you know, it's been like that from day one. You know, it's the same thing as last year. We've got, you know, the same group of core guys that we had last year. They're the same, you know, same way. Always had a, you know, just a real great bullpen. And, you know, it takes a lot of pressure off you, you know, when, you know, you got a guy on here and there, you know, and you're running out of pitches. You don't feel like you have to get out of that, you know, or that runner's going to score. You know that you can relax, try to get it out there, and if you don't, you know, you got someone out of that bullpen that's going to come in and pick you up.
What have you come to like here in this town at Kinston? I think first some people are thrown back about how small it is, but now that you've been here for a while at this ballpark in this city, what are some of the high points for you?
It's you know everyone. I mean, I feel like there's like a real relationship between the players and fans, because I mean, like you said, it's not a big place. We don't pack this place every night, and a lot of the fans are fans that come every night, and they know your name, they know who you are. You know, they're always coming up to you after when you're up in the stands charting, you know, hey, you did a great job last night, this and that, you know, and it's really nice to be able to have a relationship like that with the fans.
And finally, Clayton Cook, this is a team that has put themselves in position to get into the playoffs. What's been the difference in this team over the last 2 months, winning how they have?
Just playing good team baseball, timely hitting, good pitching, and, you know, great defense. And I mean, that's what we've done all year. It's a testament to how, you know, strong this team is mentally. After the, you know, we didn't start off too well, but we all, you know, we had a couple team meetings in there, and we kind of looked ourselves in the mirror and saw we had to make some adjustments, and I think we've done a good job of that.
I've been a part of a lot of minor league teams. No minor league team, especially with this organization, likes to lose. But you guys really want to win. It's important for you to get into the playoffs. It's important for you to win a championship.
Oh, I mean, after winning last year and the year before we went to the championship in Mahoning Valley, I mean, a lot of these guys are the same guys that were with those teams, and all I know is winning. All we know is winning. It's losing is just, I don't even know what it is right now. You know, it's so anything less than you know, going to the playoffs and making a run at a championship is an absolute failure, and you know, it's one of those things where I think winning, you either know how to win or you don't. I mean, and I think all these guys in this team just know what it takes to win, and I think that's what we're doing. Hopefully we can keep it.
Well, we didn't have time to get to Clayton Cook with Ross, but we talked with him off the air a little bit. Ross Atkins likes this kid a lot, too.
He really does. He likes the makeup. He likes the mentality of this kid, and he likes the way he goes about his business. You know, he's very professional. He talks about winning, and you can't like you said, you cannot teach that at all. You're either instilled with that at a young age, or you're not, and so he gets it.
All right, we'll take our final break here with Indians Minor League Magazine. When we come back, we'll show you where the Indians farm teams are in the standings, also where they'll be playing this week, as you look at some of the sites of the home of the Mahoning Valley Scrappers, Eastwood Field. Make sure you stay tuned.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second up.
Standings check for you. Columbus continues to lead the International League West. Akron in 4th place in the Eastern League West. Carolina League South, Kinston 2nd, but they've had a great season overall. Lake County now in 8th place in the Midwest League East, and Mahoning Valley 2nd place in the Pinckney division of the New York Penn League. Here's where the teams will be playing this week. Columbus at Pawtucket before coming home to face Buffalo. Akron is home for Bryce Harper and Harrisburg. Then they head to Richmond. Kinston is home for Potomac. Then they hit the road to Myrtle Beach. Lake County at South Bend before coming home for Fort Wayne. And Mahoning Valley takes their all-star break before heading to Vermont and Batavia. And boy, Jason, it's not too far away. We might see some of these kids at AAA with the Indians. We know we're going to see some in September when the rosters are expanded.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be an exciting time because they're playing not only for the international title, but they're also playing for the AAA title. They're defending, champs there. But there's going to be some guys on the move. There's going to be some other guys moving all which way. I want to see Mahoning Valley get into the playoffs and win it for Dave Wallace. All
right. I hope for the same thing. And that's all the time we have for Indians Minor League Magazine. Thanks for tuning in this week as you take a look at some of the hard hitting between some of these mascots. This is crazy at Huntington Park in Columbus. For Jason Stanford, I'm Al Pulowski. Have a good one.